What's up everybody and welcome to Northeast Preparedness. The whole dollar store survival kit challenge has been done so many times. Just doing a search on it will yield pages of videos on the subject. It may seem like beating a dead horse at this point, but it's just plain fun to see what kind of items you can get and how you can make them work for you. I intended on doing just another $10 challenge, but since I have several dollar stores in my area, I just tossed my budget out the window and decided to see where it took me. Before I get into the contents, I just want to add that I would in no way endorse using only dollar store items for any true survival situation. The purpose of this video and other videos like it are just to see what you can come up with if you had to think outside the box. It's also just fun to be able to put together a whole kit for a super low cost and then test it in a non-emergency situation. Doing so will give you a better appreciation of how important it is to have decent gear in your kit, even if it is on the budget end. It will also help you to learn how to adapt common things to better your situation if you're ever in a tight spot with no other alternatives. Learning to improvise and adapt your thinking is important when you're in an emergency scenario. So let's see what I put together. Let's start by looking at the container. As you can tell, I definitely didn't get this from the dollar store. I looked at several options throughout the different stores and I was not able to find anything that was even remotely quality enough to carry everything in. The closest I found was a small toolbox at Dollar Tree, but the hinges and the clasp on it were so cheap that everything was just going to fall out of it anyways. This is an ammo box that I already had on hand, and I figured it would work great for a kit like this. So let's crack it open and see what's inside. Now when I packed this, I tried to put the stuff that I thought I would need the most and what I would need first right on the very top of the kit. So the first thing is an emergency rain poncho. About the only decent knife I could find at any of the stores. A 9-foot by 12-foot drop cloth. Bic lighter. A 72-inch by 70-inch shower curtain. An aluminum loaf pan for boiling water. A 1-gallon Ziploc bag. This is so I can put the contents of the ammo box in here and use the actual ammo box to hold water. A box of matches. Some elastic hair ties. Some Vaseline lip balm. Some cotton squares and cotton balls. A roll of jute twine that my kids got a hold of. A headlamp. Some safety pins. A roll of duct tape. Some birthday candles. Small sewing kit. A 3-pack of glow sticks. Some eye drops. Crazy glue. A first aid kit that I added some Tylenol packets to. Toothpaste and a toothbrush. Some dice. Two packages of beef jerky. And a Cliff Bar. So this is the full contents of my dollar store survival kit. I included a cutting tool, a way to gather and purify water, shelter and cover, cordage, fire, first aid, food, signaling, and even some entertainment. There were a lot of other items that I wanted to add to this, but due to space constraints, this is what I pretty much had to settle on. One thing that I wanted to add to this that I just couldn't find was a metal water bottle, but it seemed that every store I went to only had plastic. I also intended to add some sort of wet wipes or toilet paper to the kit, but I completely forgot about it in the end. So what dollar store items would you add to a kit like this? Let me know in the comments below. As always, if you enjoyed this video, definitely leave it a like. If you didn't, go ahead and leave it a dislike. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.